My name is Amakri Superstar. My name is Amakri Superstar. Your celebrity music coach, favorite celebrity music coach. Yeah. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to promote your songs, how to promote your song with a small budget. How to promote your song with a small budget. Let me share this video. Let me share this. Okay. Let's share this to Facebook now. Facebook feed. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to share the video. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. We're live. Yes, we are live. So let's talk music business. Today I'm teaching you guys how to promote your song with a small budget. This is very important. This is essential. This has become a very, very crucial subject because the majority of my audience basically are young, growing gospel artists. And for, as it were, for independent artists, it is not news that most independent artists are, as the name implies, independent, meaning that they don't actually have support. Okay, they don't have support system. So the idea for this class basically is to be able to share thought with you on how you can achieve the most with the little that you have. Okay. Now, finance is a huge, huge part of the struggle when it comes to music promotion. And because of that, okay, sorry, let me share this video again to other platform. Okay. Um, Instagram. Can we do Instagram? Instagram promoting your songs with a very, very slim budget because I know that many young artists are to struggling with the idea of getting their songs up in the marketplace. All right, and that's where the magic really is, your ability to get your stuff out there in the marketplace. And this is a fact actually that music promotion is a huge part of the success journey when it comes to music as a whole. Now, so for many of young artists, you obviously do not have the resource to be able to take you to where you want to go with your music, to the places that you like to take your music to. So because of this, I've decided to share a few thoughts with you guys. Very important. Now, there is so much that you can do with music promotion. There is so much that you can cover with music promotion. Like I always say that the first thing about music promotion that defines almost everything is your budget. All right. Now, there are so many strategies that you can actually employ to promote your song, but your budget can actually limit the strategy that you employ. For example, if you have so much money, you can actually decide that every single radio station in the city where you are to start with will play a song at a particular time, morning and night, and it should be so. And you pay them the money and they will do that. But when you don't have the money, you can't do that. So you cannot be drawing a strategy when you have a small budget that says that you want your song to be played nationwide by 4 o'clock. Do you understand? So your budget actually, to a large extent, define the strategy that you want to use. Now, let me say this. This is very important. Don't ever plan your strategy based on the. Don't ever plan your music promotion and strategy based on the money that people actually promise to give to you, because it's just like you're handling a project and then you're planning the project based on the promises that people have made to you. Make sure that your strategy, whatever you're starting your planning with, is according to the finance that you have at hand in the budget. So let's suppose that all you have is 10,000 naira right now. If all you have is 10,000 naira, the wisest decision to make with 10,000 naira is not to start planning to shoot a music video. All right, you see, because that cannot even afford a camera, for example. But can 10,000 naira do something for you? Let's suppose you already have a music video. What can 10,000 naira do for you? All right, 10,000 naira can actually get you on a radio station. 10,000 naira can actually get you on a television station. Yeah, now I'm going to share another part of this journey with you guys. I don't know, I'm seeing a couple of people on this broadcast. Yeah, can you just quickly introduce yourself? Let me know who is on this broadcast. All right, it helps me to also define the kind of audience I'm talking to. And I also want to be sure that you're hearing me properly. Okay. All right. So now the first thing I said you need to look at is your budget. Once your budget is defined, let's say your budget is 10,000 naira. Let's say your budget is 100,000 naira. Let's say your budget is 1 million naira. Now the strategy that you are going to do with a budget of 1 million naira is not the strategy that you do with a budget of 100,000 naira, and definitely not the same budget that you put for the strategy that you use for a budget of 10,000 naira. Thank you so much. Mama Lady Joy Favor, thank you for joining. It's the first time you're joining my class. I know it's time difference, so you always miss my classes. All right, you're welcome. Okay, so now there are a whole lot that you can do with small budget. That you do not have so much money to work with at a time is not a death sentence to your career. Does not mean that you cannot do so much with yourself. Now, I was talking with a lady the other day, and she wanted to get on Tres Gospel, and I told her that Tres Gospel, the official price for Tres Gospel is 600,000 naira. And then she said her budget is not even up to that amount. And I'll begin to share with her. I said, okay, even if all you have is 600,000 naira, I will not allow you to take 600,000 naira and pay to Trace Gospel and put your song on Trace Gospel for just 1 month. Why? Because I know that with 600,000 naira, I can actually get a song to at least, um, how many, like 5, 10 um, TV stations, local TV station that will play her song, right? Now, this is based on relationship now. I can actually call a TV station now and say, okay, oh, this is my artist. This is amount that we have for this. Can you help us play this song for 1 month? And then we send 50 or 100K to them, and then they will jam the song for 1 month. Now, the truth is that every media house has its audience. Every media house has its audience. So sometimes it's not just about the big name. I know Trace has a very Trace cover like 50 African countries. So Trace Gospel is a huge platform, for example. But that does not mean that if an artist has a smaller budget that cannot get him on Trace Gospel, that he cannot get himself to other media houses. So if you cannot get on Trace Gospel TV, you can actually get on AIT. You can get on what's called TV Continental and different other platforms. So when your budget is small, the first thing to do is to re-strategize, right? Plan your strategy according to your budget. That you have 100,000 naira. That 100,000 naira with a good strategy, with a good relationship with media houses can give you so much than you ever thought of. All right. So if your budget is small, draw a a map out a strategy, a powerful strategy that will not take so much out of you. I'll give you an example. If you want to do a promotion nationwide, for example, for radio nationwide, it's about 800,000 naira. Like you want to put your song on radio, the whole of Nigeria. I want every state to have your song played. That's about 800 to 1 million naira. That's the plugin. Now, you may not have that kind of money to do that, but you know that if you take your song and then you search for the most powerful radio stations in Port Harcourt, the most powerful radio stations in Abuja, the most powerful radio stations in Uyo, the most powerful radio stations in Lagos, for example, and then you do that research, you can take one radio station out of every state, right? If it's a gospel music, for example, I would definitely recommend Inspiration FM for Lagos, right? There are a lot of other powerful radio stations, but Inspiration FM is more of a gospel audience than most of the other radio stations. Now you can search for these other radio stations in other states that are doing a whole lot of the gospel thingy, and they have audience in gospel, and then you put your song. So maybe in River State, for example, you have your song in one of the top radio stations in River State that can actually put your song to a larger audience. That I think Inspiration FM, it was estimated that about 20 people, no, 20 million people, is it 10, between 10 to 20 million people listen to Inspiration FM in Lagos, right? So that's a huge, huge audience. Now, 20 million people listening to your song in Lagos is a huge one. So instead of you looking for money to put your song in 10 radio stations or 15 radio stations in Lagos to cover the whole of Lagos, if because of your small budget, if you can just target one radio station that have power, that have influence, and get your song on that radio station, you will as well reach a sizable number of audience. Now, if you do this for every one radio station that have power in every single state in Nigeria, you would have gotten your song to almost all the states or all the states in Nigeria, and have a huge presence in this state without spending 1 million naira. Yeah, without spending 1 million naira. Now you get almost the same impact that you would have gotten if you have to circulate your song around to different plenty, like hundreds of radio stations. Now I said almost the same impact because if you cannot get the same impact, there are people who listen to a particular radio station per time. I mean, you can't listen to two radio stations at a time, right? So if your song, for example, is on one radio station in Abuja, and then is also on another radio station in the same Abuja, your audience can only listen to one per time, right? So now, if for example you have your song in all the radio stations in Abuja, what that means is that every time an audience in Abuja tune to a radio station, it must hear your song, right? But here's the trick: if you are working with just one radio station in Abuja, for example, it should be a radio station that has audience. It should be a radio station that most people always want to listen to. So that alone would give you a sizable number of audience who are in Abuja. Do you get the logic? So you do that for almost all the states in Nigeria, and then you have your songs in every state in Nigeria, and then that is doing you good. You can repeat the same process for TV. All right, repeat the same process for TV. You get your songs on TV stations. You can check out, for example, in Lagos, which are the TV stations in Lagos that support gospel content, that have a whole lot of gospel audience. Now, this is important. It's also important. See, there are some radio stations that you put your song in or on that don't actually have that gospel appeal, right? They can play a song every single day. But for example, if a pastor in Lagos wants to listen to a radio station on a Sunday morning, their best bet will be Inspiration FM, right? Because I've followed Inspiration FM for many, many years, and I found out that there is so Inspiration FM has so much of gospel presence, has so much of gospel appeal. All right. Do you know that Inspiration FM was actually dedicated by Daddy Gio of the RCCG? That alone sends a whole lot of signal that this is a gospel community radio, right? So now, if you put your stuff on a station like Inspiration FM, for example, in Lagos, the advantage is that you will reach the right audience who are gospel inclined. This is very powerful. Now, I just said something now that I think that might need a little bit of clarification. I said that your right audience is a gospel inclined audience. Now, for every gospel artist, we have two audience. Every gospel artist, we have, no, we have more than two audience. We have, let's say we have three audience, right? Let's say we have three audiences. Now, I'm going to explain what I mean. The first audience that you have is the audience that consume your music for edification. That is the church folk, right? That's your first audience. Now, your second audience are audience that needs you for that needs to patronize you. That's like the pastors, um, um, church folks who would recommend you for invite and stuff like that. Pastors, basically, church owners, GOs, and the rest of them, right? Those are your second audience. Now, this is very important because as an artist, you don't just want to just sing, let your song bless life. You also want people to bring you for you to come in person and also share the platform with people and bless life in real time, right? So your second audience, aside from the first audience who are the consumers of your product, of your music for edification purpose. Now, the second one is the pastors and the GOs, church owners, who are also going to need you. They're not just consuming your product, they're not just consuming your music, but they are going to need you to propagate their own ministry. So that is your second audience. Your third audience are the world, the entire world. These are people that are outside the church. That's your third audience because you need to reach out to them with your music. Your music need to get to them and minister to them and get them back into the church, right? So, but in these three audiences, if I take a census of the radio stations in Lagos, I think the best place to find these three audiences would be Inspiration FM, for example. All right. Now, if I had to check, okay, after Inspiration FM, what other radio station can we get this done? We can be talking about the Cool FM, or we're talking about which other one again? I think City FM also used to have a whole large following, and I'll tell you why. The reason why City FM, for example, has so much influence was because the people that created the ambience in Inspiration FM, some of them moved to City FM, and then they created that same ambience in City FM and helped City FM to create that gospel presence and outlook. But top on my list would be Inspiration FM. So I'm saying, as an artist who is an independent artist who is working with a limited fund or a small amount of money for your promotion, it's best that you strategically select platforms that will give you so much value for less. Platforms that will give you so much value for less. Oh, Mama Blessed Peace in the building. Thank you for joining in. Okay, I'm seeing a new person also joining. Please, when you come in, kindly introduce yourself and be sure that you are hearing me. Okay, just let me know if you're hearing me. I want to be sure that you're hearing me properly. Okay, so I said that the idea of promoting with small budget is to be able to do so much for the little that you have, is to be able to do so much with the little that you have, right? So it's not so much about, oh, I want to be on TV, oh, I want to be on radio, and then you pump in the money into the place. The question is, are you getting the right result? Are you getting the kind of result that you would need, that you want for yourself? Because truthfully speaking, promotion is science. I always say this, that promotion is science. So you have to think ahead of the promotion. You have to sit down and do the calculation, do the maths, plan the promotion, and then plan your expectation. And then when you start the promotion, you are implementing it. You are also monitoring your results to be sure that you are getting the result expected. And then if you're not getting the right result, you can begin to strategize on your promotional strategy. You have to review your promotional method and the things that you are doing for the promotion process to achieve the result that you wanted to achieve. So, and I said that in doing that, your strategy must be that every single strategy that you are putting down must be strategy that does not consume money. And one of the ways to do strategies that will not consume so much from you is to build relationship with a whole lot of stakeholders in the music industry. You need stakeholders relationship to help you grow yourself. There are some things that money cannot even get for you, right? There are some things that money cannot get for you. And I'll give you this example. For example, there are some platforms that even with your money you cannot get on, but relationship can get you on there, right? There are some platforms that you may not be able to afford what they will charge, but relationship can get you there. So one of the ways that when you know that you have a small budget is to also leverage on relationship. That can do you so much good, right? So that can do you so much good. Take that seriously. So I'm saying that When you put your plan, your strategy down, as to what to go about this, ensure that every strategy that you are putting down is strategy that will cost you less. I mean, there are strategies that can cost you millions of naira, right? And then there are also strategies that will not cost you that much, but you also get the same result, or at least something close to what that will afford you. Let me give you a simple example now. Now, if you have leverage relationship very well, you can get a good video done for less, right? You can get a good video done for less. Now, there are certain things that you can get as an independent artist working on your own without relationship, and you have to pay for every single thing that you need for your career, right? That's going to cost you so much. But with a good relationship, for example, you can get somebody to do editing for you for less. You can get somebody to do say direct your video for less. You can get somebody to help with your promotion for less. I'll give you a perfect example. If somebody out of the blues contact me and said, "Oh, okay, I want to do music promotion. Can you help me promote? Put this in social place, put that in social place, right?" And then I reach out to the channel that I use for music promotion, get the budget. I could decide, okay, for my own stress, you're paying me so amount of money, and now go the extra mile, take your stuff, distribute to radio station, and get it out on TV and all that. Now, but with a good relationship with me, I can get you the same job done for you without necessarily charging you for that service, right? So you see, relationship has given you the same result that your money could not actually get to you, right? Now, there are some of you young gospel artists who are actually listening and watching me right now. You don't even know where a TV station is. You've never been to any TV station. You've never been to any radio station, right? Now, I've spoken about this before. In every city that you are in as a gospel artist, start building relationship with media houses. One of the ways to go about this is pay visit to media houses, to radio stations, to TV stations. You need that. Now, you might be wondering, do you just need to walk into a TV station like that, or walk into a radio station like that? No, listen to the programs. For example, if it's a radio, check out the programs that do gospel. For example, maybe it's Sunday morning, they do gospel show and stuff. Now listen to the program, know the person anchoring this program, reach out to the person. You can send the person message on what on social media, connect with this person, get an appointment with this person, and then one of this one, don't go asking for an interview, right? That's another mistake that a whole lot of young gospel artists make. So you want to build a relationship, and you are going to into the relationship with a tech mindset, right? You want to just go and grab. You want to go and take something. You're not giving anything. No, don't approach a relationship from a needy point of view where the person feels like, oh, the only reason you're coming to me is because you need something from me. No, don't approach a relationship from that angle. So when you reach out to a presenter, for example, from your favorite media house or a TV station that you're planning to have anything to do to strike a relationship with, what is expected for you to do? Reach out to the person, appreciate the person's work. Don't send the person your song to play. That's another thing. So some people just see a presenter out of the blues, and then you are sending the person your song link, no relationship, nothing, and then you just bombard the people with your stuff. They are not there because of you. It's important you understand that even if you have money to pay them, right? Everything is not so much about money. I've seen people who pay money to a promoter, and then for a certain period of time, and then once your contract expires, they dump your song, right? Because there is no relationship. And then you can actually pay little for to somebody, and then when the period that the negotiation expires, they continue to play a song because they have built relationship with you, right? So what you do as a young artist is to establish relationship with this person, pay a visit, plan with the person that you like to just come and see the person, just meet the person one on one. Some people may be so cocky, like, okay, what are you seeing me for? We can talk about it here. No. Or you can just pay a surprise visit. You don't even need to, if you are sure that this is the person's belt, maybe he's always on this show every 8 o'clock in the morning. Just prepare yourself. Package a little something in an envelope. No matter how much is it, just get something in a white envelope, something nice, right? Pay a surprise visit to the person, or just get some gifts for this person. Pay a surprise visit to the radio station before the person's program ends, and then at the reception, fill this thing, request that you want to see this so and so person. The word will get to the person, and then they'll let the person know that he has a guest or she has a guest waiting for him or her. And then the person comes out, introduce yourself, appreciate the person, give the person the gift that you came with, introduce yourself and what you do. Trust me, you would have built a lifetime relationship with this act, right? And then from time to time, check up on this person, exchange phone number, maintain the relationship. See, when you need to release a song, they'll be the one to tell you, oh, when you release this song, send it to me, right? See, something happened this week, right? I noticed that every flyer I post on my WhatsApp story, there is a blog. That's this guy is a gospel blogger. Is on my page. So every flyer I put on my WhatsApp status, it will send me a message. It will say, "Boss, please send me the detail of this flyer. I want to put it on blog. I want to put it on my blog." And now these artists that I'm uploading their stuff on this WhatsApp status don't even know this person, right? They don't even know the blogger. Even the blogger, the owner of the blog, actually owns a record label. Is the owner of Beacon Records, right? So how did I got in contact with this guy? Many years ago, I myself and him met on Facebook, and then we connected. We started talking about music, and from music we built a relationship. We moved to WhatsApp. We started chatting on WhatsApp, and then we became really close. We talk about a lot of things, and then we built a relationship. And then years later, the relationship is now benefiting not just me but people around me, right? So it's not charging me a kobo. I put up a flyer. Somebody sent me a flyer of his artist and said I should help and put it out on my platform. So I put it out on my status. And next, the guy inboxed me and said, that he would like to publish this on their blog. I said, okay. Today I put out a flyer of one of my artists, Minister Afam. The song is not even out yet. It buzzed me and like, you would like to blog the song. I was like, the song is not out yet. That we are still anticipating. He said it's fine. He wants to block the anticipation, and when the song is out, I should send the song to him. We'll also block the song. All this for free because I built a relationship. Every one of you guys watching me, if you have blogged before, you know how much blogging costs, right? I'm getting this for free, absolute free. The artists don't even know, but that's what relationship can do for you. So if you build this relationship, when you will need this relationship, the relationship will function for you, right? So part of being able to promote song with small budget is leveraging on relationship. I can't overemphasize this. Relationship has benefited me immensely, trust me. Let me tell you something that happened one time. When Klima Award came to Lagos, yeah, when Klima is a gospel award. When Klima Award came to Lagos, and I started seeing the advert for Klima Awards right all over the place, I wanted to reach out to the owner of Klima Award to book me to come and host red carpet for Klima Awards, right? Now, if I reach out to the person, the owner of Klima Award, to book me for red carpet, he might say yes, he might say no, right? The guy doesn't know me. He didn't know me then. And now, if he even said yes to me, he won't pay because I reach out to him, right? So it will be a free service. I'll pay my transportation, go in, do the job, and come back. I just wasn't caring about the money anyway. I just needed the platform, the Klima Award platform, to add to my profile and all of those. Now, something happened. Somebody that knows me very, very well, that I have a beautiful relationship with, got to Klima Award, got to them and asked them to partner with them on the award and do one or two things on their word. They were to supply certain things for their word. And now this person recommended me to Klima Award, right? That I should be the one to host a red carpet for Klima Award, and negotiated money with Klima Award for me. So Klima paid me to come and host the event that I was looking forward to, asking, begging them to put me on the platform to do the red carpet for that award. What got me there? It was relationship. Relationship got me to that award and got me paid to host that, to anchor the red carpet for Klima Award, and it was a huge, massive platform for me. So you can never overemphasize relationship. I say this all the time. Relationship can get you a whole lot. Build that relation, start the relationship now with every person that you think that whatever they are offering will be something that you need in the future. Build that relationship right now. Don't build the relationship because you feel needy, because you feel like you need them right now. No, build the relationship genuinely with them. Service the relationship. Service the relationship. See, I have people who send me money, right? Sorry, okay. This is my YouTube channel, so let me let me say this. I have people who send me money for doing nothing for them. I mean, there's somebody here, okay. There's somebody on this platform right now, um, Blessed P, right? There was one day I received an alert, and I don't even know who the person was. And then later, I got to find out that it was Blessed P that sent me the money. It was a huge money, right? And it was for nothing. It was for nothing. Now I have several people like that who send me money for doing nothing. I just stay, I receive a lot, right? Some of them are not even that close to me. Some of them are people who are following me on Facebook, who are reading my article, and sometimes because my account number is all over the place. When I advertise my courses online, I put my account detail. When I advertise for any class I'm teaching that is a paid class, I put my account detail. So some of them, when they are reading some of my stuff, they get to see my account and they send me money, and I get this alert, and later they reach out to me that, oh, they are the one that sent this money and this, that, that. On my birthday last year, there was somebody that sent me money. I don't even know who this person is, and then later she sent me a message on Facebook. She's an artist following me, blah blah blah. And guess what? Now, what these people have done really was they were not asking for anything. These people sending me money, they were not asking for anything. They are building genuine relationship with me, right? They're building genuine relationship with me. So, because somewhere along the line, as far as this music is concerned, there is one idea or two that I can share with you that will add value to your career, or there is one relationship that I built that can also help you, maybe even in this promotion, because I am in the core of the music business and music influence, music promotion, all of this. So, working with a company that has also built leverage relationship, and these platforms that my company has built over time can also benefit a whole lot of people out there. So what is it? So when these people are building this relationship with me without asking for anything, automatically I feel like I'm owing them, right? Automatically I feel like I'm owing them. So what happens is that as the time goes on, the day they will need a favor, I am obliged to give them the favor, right? Without even charging for it. Even if it's a paid service, right? I might be forced to subsidize the service for them because of who they are to me, right? So as a young artist, you must start now to live the relationship. One of the relationships that you cannot joke with is the media, right? One of the relationships you cannot joke with is the media, especially those of you who are in Nigeria. Even if you are not in Nigeria, because I know that most of my audience too, I have a lot of audience who are not in Nigeria. But trust me, some Nigerian radio stations can be streamed online, right? Like Inspiration FM can be streamed online. If you are following their page, they are all over social media. These platforms can be streamed online, right? So you can actually build a relationship with a presenter from wherever you are by contacting them online, start a relationship with them, and then when you need to drop your song, they will be there to support. This is very key. Okay, so let's go back from where I pick up this conversation from. Remember that we're talking about how you can promote your song with a small budget. Now, truth be told, a small budget cannot do so much for you. That's the truth. A small budget cannot do so much for you. Let me just give you a little example. And I've spoken about this many times, right? I've spoken about this many times. I'll give you two examples. First example is this. Now, a lot of you who do um, blogging, a lot of you have blogged your song and have done digital store. You may not know this, but the truth is that all blogs don't have the same value. All blogs don't have the same value, right? There are blogs that their SEO value is very low. SEO means search engine optimization, right? There are also blogs that their following is very low. So when you put your song out, the caliber of the blogs that you put your song also matter. It helps your visibility in the long run. This is very important. But a whole lot of people don't know, and they may not know this. So when you go to a blog and a blog is charging you 20,000 or 30,000 or 40,000 or 50,000, another blog is charging you 100,000 or 150,000 to blog. In your head, you'll be like, is it not blogging they want to blog? But the value can never be the same. But the truth is that if you blog your song for 20,000 naira or 30,000 naira, have you blogged? You have blogged, right? You have blogged. So if your budget is low and you cannot afford 100,000 or 150,000 naira, do not stop yourself from moving. You must still have to blog with what you can afford, what your budget can afford, right? Like I always say, every media organization has their audience. And what we do basically, in the end of the day, the hand of God is also involved, right? So what that means is that God can actually direct the channel that you are able to work with to also channel you to people or audiences that will be a blessing to you, right? That is a possibility. Trust me, it's a possibility. So when your budget is small, there is really not so much that you can do. But strategically planning, you'll be able to achieve the things that the big money will achieve, but not exactly the same kind of result. For example, somebody sent me a message. It's a young gospel artist. Um, this guy sent me a message, and he said to me that he he gave a blogger money to put his song on digital store, and then he sent me the link. When he sent me the link to the digital store, and I saw the link and I opened the link and I went through the link and I was like, oh dear Lord, what is this? So I called the guy up and I said, how much did you pay for this digital store? And he said 20,000, 20 or 30,000 naira. That he paid either 20 or 30,000 naira for the digital store. And I told him, okay, you cannot expect miracle, right? There is nothing this person can do more than what he has done for you. Now, but the point is this: even though the result that this person is getting is very slow and small, but if that is all that you can achieve at that point, it's okay. It's okay. So if you have to do digital store and you cannot afford for people who charge 50,000 and 100,000, because there is a reason why um somebody, a promoter, will charge you 50,000 or 100,000 for something another person is charging 20,000. There is a reason. Don't let anybody deceive you. It's not that they want to bobo you. Let me tell you, let me just give you a small secret. In the digital store, there are different platforms, there are different distributors that help us put our song, help put songs on digital store. You have TuneCore, you have DistroKid, you have AfroTunes, you have CD Baby. There are many, right? Now all of these platforms, their charges are not the same. Their charges are not the same, and their value is not the same, right? Some of them, their services are not the same. They are not the same. All of these things matter. Trust me, they matter in the kind of result that you get. They matter in the kind of numbers that you get. They matter in the amount that you are charged. For example, the amount that TuneCore will charge you to register as a record company is not the same amount that AfroTunes will charge you. So if a promoter, for example, is using AfroTunes, another one is using DistroKid, they are on two different platforms. Their charges are different, and those two platforms, their results are not the same. Don't let anybody deceive you. I know what I'm telling you, because this is something that I do every single day for artists, right? The result is not the same. So somebody who is paying higher to the distributing company to get your material out there, the person, because of the result the person want to achieve, the person will definitely charge you more than somebody who wants to do maybe with DistroKid to dump your song there on DistroKid. And then somebody who also want to enlist your song on Play Store will charge you more than somebody who want to just upload their song on digital store. The charges are can never be the same. There's always a reason. But what am I saying to you? If you are working with a small budget, there are two things that you can do. Two things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is to find the people who can do what what the big charges are for. For example, people that are charging 50 and 100,000 naira. Find those kind of people, right? Have a discussion with them. Build a relationship with those kind of people, right? And then sincerely discuss with them, this is what I can offer. If that cannot do the job, they will let you know. Some of them might forfeit their own profit and do the job for you, right? Or they can give you option to pay more than once. I did a promotion for a guy who is in Germany, and then the amount of money that I we agreed for him to pay, he explained to me that okay, he needs this result, but he cannot actually pay this money outright. So we decided to split the money into three, right? So he pays the money. He paid the money I think in 2 months, but he paid three times, right? So now the company that I was paying the money to promote, the company that I was paying the money to promote, actually, they my conversation with them is not for them to pay per installment. So the company is not even aware of the arrangement. So I had to get the money for him, start the process with the company, and then when the process get to a certain point, I cleared up the money, right? But the guy has gotten his results, right? We're there because we have a relationship. So one way is to build a relationship with the person that can actually deliver the value and be flexible with you, either with payment plan or maybe just give you a discounted fee. The second way to do it is just put it there. Use what your money can afford and put it there. One thing about digital store is that you can always upgrade, you can always update. All right, you can always upgrade, you can update, you can also migrate, right? You can migrate, yeah, from one digital platform, from one distribution company to the other. You can when money comes, but don't neglect the opportunity for you to register your presence in digital store. Now people think that, oh, digital store is about making money for your music. No, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than making money for your music, trust me. It's bigger than that. One of the things that digital store will do for you, if you use the right channel, is that it would help you to create a presence online. It will help you to create a presence online and also help you to register your presence on Google. It's very important. So when people Google you, can they find material about you? Very important, very key. All right. So that's one thing that digital store will do for you. So don't miss the opportunity to start early with it, because you are building an audience. You are building an audience. So whether you have the money to pay for huge stuff for it to be done well for you or not, just do at the level that you can afford, right? So, and with your small budget, when you are doing your small budget, first of all, first thing you need to do is that you have to touch every area of every channel of promotion you desire to use. Right, list those channels down. Oh, you want to do music promotion, you want to use blog, you want to do digital store, you want to do alaba mix, you want to do radio, you want to do television. That's if you have a video for the song. These are the channels of promotion. You want to do YouTube. I'm going to speak extensively on YouTube music promotion one day, very soon. I don't know when, but one day I'll speak on that. All right. So now, when you list all of these platforms down, right now, you look at how much budget is in my hand. What can this budget do right now to give me effectiveness? Right now, you when you let's say, for example, let's put a budget of say 250,000 naira. Now, 250,000 naira can do a whole lot for you if you are intentional about this. If I were to advise on a music promotion for a budget of 250,000 naira, I will not even dare, I will not even allow you to even go near radio and television for now, right? Now, there is also another school of thought that I share with people. It's better that you concentrate your promotion on one angle and get massive result there than you distribute the meager amount of money that you have to all distribution or promotional platform, and then you don't get a good result. What am I saying? What I'm saying in essence is this: if I invest 250, if I have 250,000 naira and I want to promote a really good song, part of things I'll ask you to do would be invest that money in digital store, blog promotion, right? Digital store, blog promotion, and then take the rest of the money and invest it on running ads for your song, running massive ads for your song. Now that is going to concentrate your promotion. Let's say after you do digital store and then blog promotion, and you are spending maybe 100 and 150,000 naira, you still have 100,000 naira left, right? Now, if you take 100,000 naira and run promotion for 100 with 100,000 naira for just 3 months, it would have given you a large chunk of visibility, a huge visibility. Trust me, right? Now, that is a good start for you. The next thing you have to do is to now relax and then plan your next phase of your promotion. You need to understand that music promotion is not a one-off thing. Music promotion is not a one-time thing. It's not something that you just gather money and then you put. Have so much money to promote, right? There's so much you can do. A process that will just continually run for you. But hence, you don't have that kind of resource. You can plan your music promotion in batches. You can plan your music promotion little by little according to the budget that you are able to afford, right? So hence you exhaust the first budget that you have, and then we'll monitor the strength of that promotion. Did you get massive result with this? You will not understand how powerful online presence is, but it is very, very powerful. Every pastor now has an account, unless it's those kind of primitive kind of pastor, but the kind of pastor that you would like for them to invite you, they're on social media. All right, it's like that. The kind of audience that you are looking for, they're also on social media, right? So what do? Invest massively on your digital media. Once you do the new media rather, once you do that and you exhaust the fund, while you're gathering the money, we're taking inventory of how far this promotion has gone in digital store. What is your number in digital store? What is the impact of this promotion in digital store? Okay, if the song is on YouTube, what is the video is on YouTube? What is the views on YouTube like? Okay, if the it's what's it called, you did sponsored ad to a certain region, what's the feedback that you're getting from the sponsored ad? We're looking at all of these, and then we are rating the impact of the ad while we're gathering money for the next phase. Now, the analysis of what we did with the first promotion will now determine, okay, where do we channel this promotion? Is it time for us to go to radio yet? Is it time for us to go to TV yet? right? These are little ways that you look at this thing. And then when you are going to TV, I've spoken, when you're going to radio or TV too, you look at, okay, what are, let me say this is important. It is better that you have your songs in 10 blogs that have good SEO and good audience than for you to have your stuff in 50 blogs that are struggling with 500 audience, right? So the money that is in your hand, you are strategic with it, because your goal, what you are looking for basically is result. Your eyes is on the result. Your eye is always on the result, because that's what matters, right? So you take that money, you look at radio station, you evaluate the radio station. Maybe you have 20,000 naira, and then there is one radio. There's this radio, Faji FM, right in Lagos. Faji FM is calling you to come and promote your song with 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira out of the 20,000 naira you are budgeted for radio. And then you have an Inspiration FM that's saying you should bring 15,000 naira or 20,000 naira for that same song on radio. Five of Faji FM will not give you the result that one Inspiration FM will give you, right? So you plan your promotion strategically like that, and then as you do it, you are checking out for result. Be conscious of result. That's that. I don't know if Blessed P is still here. So I handled Blessed P digital store and blogging, right? And then every single day I am checking of the scores. I'm checking for her streaming number. Today I checked, right? Tomorrow I'm going to check. I am conscious of results, so I know when the song is doing well. I know when the number is low. I know when the streaming figure is down, right? I know there was a time when we started the promotion. You know, the stuff moved. I think from zero to about 1,000, 2,000. When it got to 3,000, he slowed down, right? Yeah, I noticed it even before her, and I already started working on the ground, to speed up the numbers. And then, boom, before you know, the numbers pick up again. We are at 8,000, I think so, 8,700 and something right now, right? We're almost about hitting 10,000 stream on Boomplay alone, right? So now this is how this works. So you are checking out for result, no matter the amount of money you invest into it. It shouldn't be a waste. Be conscious of result. Check out for result. Check out for result. The result will help you to know if, okay, the strategy you are using is working or is not working, or there is more that you need to do, or okay, at this point, this is the time that we need to move to this point. This time that we need to move to this point. Remember that I am giving you this counsel based on the fact that we are working with a small budget. By right, there is something that is called saturation in music promotion. There's something that is called saturation in music promotion, and this is something that the secular guys use because they have so much money. Saturation simply means the ability that kind of um, to create that kind of coincidences where every single where you go to, you are being this particular sound is facing you, right? So what it means is that, let's say you are on Inspiration FM right now, and then you tune from Inspiration FM to Cool FM, and then we're hearing your song, and then we move from Cool FM to Lagos Light, we're hearing your song. We move everywhere we tune to, we're hearing your song, right? There was a time one day I was watching TV. I was watching TV, a secular TV, and then I have my favorite TVs when I want to watch secular TV, because I do that. I'm a music video director, so I'm forced to watch a whole lot of stuff because I want to learn, I want to grow, and also learn from the secular guys' sound too, because these guys also definitely have something going for them. So what do I do? Um, when I go to this my favorite station, Sound City or Hip TV or Trace Urban and the rest, when I go and I don't like the video that is playing, I'll move to another station. Or if I don't like it there, I'll move to another one. Sometimes I'll notice that when I move from this TV station because I don't like what is there, I move to another TV station, I'll still meet the same song. I move to another TV station, I'll still meet the same song. I don't know if that has happened to you before, but that's what they call saturation. It's intentional. It's not coincidence. So it's not coincidence. So those guys actually had contract with all of those TV houses, and they said, okay, my song must be played. Once it's so time, the song comes up. Once it's so time, the song comes up. Once it's 4 o'clock, the song comes up. And then once it's 4 o'clock, all the channel that had that agreement put up the song at the same time. So once you move from this channel to another channel, you meet the same song. Whether you like the song or not, you meet it there. It's called saturation. It's not only for TV. So then they also use it for the Alaba International. In the Alaba, a whole lot of gospel artists are complaining that they don't see result with the Alaba, because basically what those guys do majorly is just, some of them just print maybe 50 copies of the CD and then just show you the CD with your picture on it, and then you are happy. You collect it and post on Facebook, and then everybody move on, right? No result, right? So hey, the a whole lot of us don't see result with the Alaba Mix promotion because of how slim our budget is. Our budget is not able to create saturation. Now, what saturation is, what the secular guys do is that they, instead of going to a marketer and say, okay, help me put my song on Alaba Mix, one marketer cannot create that saturation for you. So what the secular guys do, and then Easy Concept also use that strategy to promote Mercy Chinwo. Now, they also use it for GUC too. So when what they do is that they'll go to their Alaba Gongon, and then they will have meeting with all of the marketers. These marketers have an association. Have meeting with them. They will charge you money that you will bring, huge amount of money. Then you will pay them the money. Every single mix that go out of Alaba must carry the song. Every single mix, every single day, every single week, right? So what happens is that they have created saturation in Alaba. So you go to Alaba, let me tell you, songs before we're not doing internet promotion and everything. Music used to blow face inside Alaba market before it goes out, right? Music blow face inside Alaba market before it goes out. Why? Because they create saturation in Alaba market. Once the music is saturated in that market, poof, it spill out. Do you get it? So saturation costs money, and if as an artist you are able to, if maybe you are on a record label or you have few sponsors that is willing to spend money on you, the best way to blow a song is to use saturation. So you create saturation in Alaba, create saturation on radio, create saturation on TV, and boom, everywhere DJs they have your stuff. Everywhere you go, boom. When Judy K came out with her album, Easy T did that saturation concept. He did it with Alaba and with DJs everywhere. I was walking on the street of Lagos and I was hearing different songs from the album. It's called saturation. It's a very, very powerful tool, right? Very, very powerful tool, but it's expensive. But even with your small budget, you can actually plan a small kind of saturation. First off, make sure that when you are blogging your song, make sure it's a premiere. Negotiate for premiere. Every time you're blogging your song, make sure it's a premiere. Don't just negotiate with one blog. Let them create link for you, and then they will now add one or two blogs, their friends, and then those one will release this thing for. No, make sure it's a premiere, right? That's how you also create. See, Frank Edward Okaka blew on Twitter. Okaka blew on Twitter. I was on Twitter that night that Frank Edward dropped Okaka, and Okaka blew on Twitter. Why? Frank created saturation with blogs. He did a premiere with blogs that night. There's a way to also do that premiere thingy with blogs that works massively, massively. You can actually be intentional about it and get a massive, crazy result, but it costs money, right? So you can just stay where it's safe for you for now, because we are looking at small budget. So there's a limit that you can actually create what saturation looks like with small budget. But the point is, when you are working with a small budget, be intentional about your promotion. Don't just have only 50,000 naira and then you carry it and pay somebody in Alaba and say, oh, yeah, promote my son. You say you are promoting. You are not promoting. The person will collect the 50K and thank you and create a flyer for you or design for you. How much does it cost to design? 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. They will do if somebody collected 40,000, 50,000 naira and remove 5,000 naira and do a design and send to you and you see your picture on it with Eben and every other person's picture and list of songs there, the person has made 45K. And then you see yourself, you post it on Facebook, everybody is happy, right? Yeah. So you have to be intentional about 50,000 naira cannot do anything for you in Alaba Mix. Trust me. That 50K in Alaba Mix, the best thing that you can do with that 50K is to use it to do sponsored ads. Trust me. Use that money, do sponsored ads. And let me say this, if you are a gospel artist watching this broadcast, whether you are here live or you are not here, you watch it later, make um, social media advertisement a lifestyle. Make it a lifestyle. Don't joke with it. Learn it. If you don't know how to run ads, come to me. I'll teach you how to run ad. It's not for free. Oh. I paid twice. I've I've done that course twice with two different tutors. It's not free. I paid. In fact, last year January, I had to empty my account to learn a different strategy of how to run Facebook ads from the best guy in Nigeria. The guy that is the one running ads for MTN for top brand. So his fee was really really high, and I had to empty my account January last year to learn that course because I know I was gonna need it. Right? Every single gospel artist need that skill. You should be able to run ads for yourself. You should be able to. Very, very important. All right? And make it a priority, make it a part of your lifestyle. Whether it's 5,000 naira that you can afford, run an ad. Whether it's 10,000 naira you can afford, run an ad. Whether it's 20,000 naira you can afford, there are different ads that you can run. If you come for the class, if I get people who are interested in it, I will do a class on it. It's gonna be a paid private class. Now there are different ads that you can run. There is ad that you can run to gain visibility on yourself as a brand. There is an ad that you can run to get visibility on your product, and then there are different kind of ads that you can run to grow your own personal page, to have a presence in different parts of the world. Do you know that, for example, you can decide that you want this song to be promoted in Ghana, and then you can use Facebook ad to take the song to Ghana. Meanwhile, you are here in Nigeria or you are there anywhere you are in the world, right? So you have to make running ads, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram ad, you have to learn it and make it a part of you. Run ad from time to time. That 5,000, that 10,000 naira that you are using to do charity sometimes that is not even needed. Use it to run ad for yourself. Gain visibility. Very, very important. All right. Gain visibility. Take your songs, all the songs that you have released before. Once in a while, take one of them, run ads on it. Take another one, run ads on it. If you went somewhere to sing and you have a good video where you are ministering, upload it online and run ads on it. That is a small budget promotion, but it will give you massive, it's little by little, it will give you massive presence. Trust me, it will give you massive. I was just telling one of my artists, I said, you know, you can use 5,000 naira to run ads for 2 days and reach 500 people, 500 new people who don't know, who never heard of you, right? With 5,000 naira, you can run ads for 2 days and you reach 500 people. That's huge success. Imagine if every week you run ads with 5,000 naira every single week, and then you are meeting 500 new people. 500 new people got to know who you are as an artist. Are you kidding me? That's huge, right? And then you're using the same strategy you are using to promote your song to different kind of people. Get involved. Get involved. Get involved. You know. Whoa. Okay. I think I've said enough today. All right, I want to take questions right now. You have questions you want to ask? Okay. Lady Joy said this is really encouraging. Thank you, ma. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so it's time. I want to take questions right now. I want to take questions. You have questions you want to ask me? Please kindly go ahead. Ask me question right now, and I'll answer the question. Therefore, we'll call it a day right here on this platform, on this class. Okay, do we have questions? Do we have questions? Do you have questions? Please ask your question. If you have question, ask your question, and I'll take them right now. Okay. Lady Joy says, "What about concerts? I don't understand. What do you mean? What about concert? Do you mean if you can promote your concert, or do you mean if concert is a good promotional? Oh, okay. He said, does that assist in promotion? If concert assists in promotion, okay, it sure does. But I have a problem with concert. Now, listen to this thing I'm going to share with you. I've written. There's an article. There's an article I wrote. I think it's on my page. It's titled "Concert for Influence." Right? Concert for influence. And in that article, I explained that concert cannot blow anybody. Right? Concert cannot blow you. And I remember somebody asking me, what about those who are doing live recording concert? And I said, you see, live recording concert is not just a concert. Live recording concert is a concert with a purpose. It's a concert with an intention, right? When somebody is doing a live recording concert, it means this person is recording either an album or is recording a new song that they want to release. They get materials from the concert that they will have to promote, right? So that's how you gain influence from concert. But just gathering people to do a concert, of which in most cases you are doing the concert in your church, right? The same people who know you from church, the same audience who know you from church, and mostly the people that are still coming for your concert. The best you do is you share a few flyer here and there, and a few people get to see you. Right, that is not really a very source. That can introduce you to a few people in the environment where you put the flyer, but that's not a very good model to approach promotion and music influence. Now, the best you can do is that in that concert, get a good recording out of that concert where you used to promote, so you can get videos from the concert with a good sound, put it on YouTube, do sponsored ad on it, put it on Instagram, run sponsored ad on it, put it on Facebook, run sponsored ad on it. If you have the money, make the sponsorship continuous. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. As you run the sponsored ad, let me say this for those of you guys who are abroad, right? Understand that your audience is Africa, your audience mostly is Nigeria. If you are Nigerian, your audience is Nigeria. If you are not Nigerian but you are African, know that your audience is your village people, right? So wherever you are from, that's your audience first, right? You want to introduce yourself to them, right? So from wherever it is that you are, you can actually run Facebook ads or Instagram ads or whatever ads, and target Nigeria, right? And with that, you are introducing yourself right there in Germany, right there in London, right there in America, where you are. You are already reaching an audience. Okay, you're already reaching an audience in Nigeria, and you are gaining ground, with that. All right. So the people that need you can start, actually reaching out to you and interacting with you, and that's a really, really good one. All right. So um that's how that works. So you put out your concert video and you're doing great. Okay, I have another question. It says, how do you promote a song when you don't have a video? Okay, you can promote a song without a video. You can promote the audio online. The easiest way to do that is to create a lyric video, right? A lyric video. Lyrics video can go on your YouTube. Lyrics video can also be promoted on your social media platforms. Lyrics video, very, very, very important. You can start with the lyrics video, or you can also get the viral video. All right. If you cannot do a lyrics video, you can do a viral video. What a viral video is not really a real video. It's not really the video that you intend to do for the song. It's just a simple video. It can be you in the studio, you know, being recorded performing the song, or it can just be you in a home setting, just a simple setting, just to capture the sound and the expression and the experience with everybody around. That's what a viral video is. You can do that, or if you don't have money to do that, you can just do a lyrics video. I think a lyrics video will cost you less than creating a viral video. Sometimes a viral video can actually get cumbersome, cost you so much, and eventually you might just want to leave it as the real video. All right. So, but you can do a lyrics video, and if you want to do a lyrics video has gone far beyond what it used to be before. So now, you want to do a lyrics video, please research, check out other lyrics video. Some people are actually doing lyrics video to look like video, right? So you can import videos, images, footages, and that's what they use now. So people are actually watching a video. It's a lyrics video, but you are seeing images in the video, you are seeing people in the video, and then but there's the lyrics is showing. Now there is also a caveat to this. It's important that you are careful about this lyrics video, this new design of lyrics video, because if they import something that is already monetized for you, you are going to be having a problem with YouTube. You are going to be having a problem with Facebook, even with Instagram, because they are going to be notifying you that you are carrying somebody's copyrighted material, something that is already monetized. So that can also make you not to make money from your own video, right? So if anybody is doing lyrics video for you and they're importing something in the internet to put to make the video beautiful, fine. It's not just about the video being beautiful. Let it not be that tomorrow you have problem with YouTube because you are having somebody's content in your own video that will not allow you to monetize, that will not allow you to make money. All right. So that's key. But the point is, make sure your lyrics video is beautiful and pleasant to the eye. The font, and then the font must, even though we want the font to be stylish and beautiful, but most importantly is that the font must be readable. The font must be readable. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Yes, I answer you. Say, can audio do it until the video is out? Yeah, sure, you can. Okay, bless peace. I really want to know about YouTube ad. Yeah, YouTube ad. Like if you are conversant with YouTube, you go to YouTube a lot. I mean, you go to YouTube sometimes. You once you click on YouTube, you see an artist video playing, right? Those are YouTube ads, right? They actually run the YouTube ads on YouTube to get this done. And then sometimes if you have your videos in YouTube, when you go to YouTube and then you just click on your own music video, your own video that you put on your own YouTube channel, you see one advert running on it, right? Sometimes it's YouTube that put the advert. Most of the time, though, it's YouTube that put the advert. All right, and then some are actually individual that ran ads with YouTube, and then YouTube distributed that stuff like that. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. Let's be saying to promote your own YouTube channel. Okay, I would check that out for you. I was thinking it's about promoting the particular song. I will do a research on how you can promote your channel. But one of the ways I know you can promote your channel basically is probably the same way that we promote what's it called, groups on Facebook, right? How we promote groups on Facebook most of the time is by carrying what's it called, sharing the content of the group to your page, and then promoting that content on your page, right? So for example, if I share something from YouTube to my Facebook page, for example, or maybe I share it from YouTube to my profile, and then I can share from my profile to my page, and then I can sponsor, because sponsored ad is done on page. All right, ads is done on page. So if you send this to page, and then you can actually run ads on that particular content from your page. So if you run ads on a content you shared from your YouTube channel to your page, on your page, you are indirectly actually promoting your YouTube channel, because for people to access what you are advertising, they have to click on that particular link that you put there, which is your YouTube channel, which invariably will take them to your YouTube channel. That's one way I know, but I'll do more research on it, and then we can have this discussion much later on this. All right? Okay. So, oh, Larry Joy says thanks a million. You're welcome. Thank you for coming to my class. All right. Is there any more question before we say goodbye for today? In the absence of no question, a gentleman's got to go home to his wife and 2 children. Okay, oh, yeah. All right. So, thank you for joining. Thank you, Blessed P, always for joining in. Thank you. God honor you for joining in to learn. Because knowledge is one increase in knowledge increases your grace, right? And then one or two things that you have learned today will add value to your journey, and then you blow. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the top. Thank you, Lady Joy. Thank you, everyone that joined in today, and everyone that's gonna watch later. We appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. From me to you, it's bye for now.